Hi guys and welcome back. So I have the good news. It is finally possible to multiply your airdrop even by 2x, and I mean literally almost any airdrop, or at least most of the main ones, are all possible to be multiplied by 2x. Literally, I'm not joking. I will explain to you just in a moment how and why. And you will see it's simple. It's a single click and your yield is increasing. It sounds almost incredible, almost something that is unbelievable. And that was the same reaction that I had, honestly speaking, because I was wondering, yes, really? Why are you giving me free money? This is something that doesn't make any sense. Well, it makes sense in the crypto space and specifically in this moment, guys. I want to add an alpha for you. It is not about how to multiply this airdrop, but why. You need to understand that. Why right now, this is the time for airdrops. Have you ever wondered when the VCs, all the VCs that are supporting all these airdrops, will have to dump their tokens? Because let's be serious. Most of the VCs at a certain point, they will have to take profit. But we have a problem. And the problem is that most of the tokens of these VCs are vested. So they need the time to sell the tokens after the vesting period is ended. And guess what? Usually in these cases, the vesting period is at least 1 year. So it means that from the moment of the airdrop, it has to go another 12 months before they will be able to sell their tokens. And this is important because right now in 12 months will be probably still be in a bull run, in a positive uptrend. But if they wait too long, and I mean, they can't do the airdrops like in 12 months, because after that, in that moment, waiting another 12 months, it will put us like in 2026. And with any probability in 2026, we will have a bear market. Obviously, if the cycles of Bitcoin of the halving will repeat themselves, we don't know that, but we can suppose it will happen. And for sure, VCs will not take the risk to wait so much. That's the reason why we have a time span from now to September to see most of the airdrops. So if you're willing to push on airdrops, this is the time. So stay tuned because this airdrop is so important and it's also connected to what happened with EigenLayer. I will give you a brief review just in a second. So let me say that this channel is just about educational content, guys. What I'm doing is digging into this market to give you the best alpha and the best opportunities that are outside, because every day something is happening and I'm here to help you to navigate this market, but nothing has to be intended as financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. I don't know your allocation. I can't give you any kind of suggestion. I can just tell you what's going on into this market, but nothing else. After that, it's up to you to take the right decision, the best decision for your own and personal wallet. And guys, please leave us a big thumbs up. Drop a comment, please, guys. Do that. It will help us with the algorithm. Just write algo, write whatever you want, but please help us support this channel. And it has been a great journey for us. And I want to share also with you a thing. I don't know in the moment that you are watching this video if we have surpassed the 20,000 subscribers. If you didn't, please subscribe and help us reach this number. It has been literally an incredible journey. And this is also a positive signal from a bull run perspective, because literally it took me like 5 months to reach 19,000, but it took me like 2 years literally to reach these 20,000. So I'm happy to be here, to be still here with you, and please support us because it takes literally a lot of effort to dig into this market and to share the best alpha to you. Please feel free to share also your opinion on how we can improve this service, the way that we are talking to you and presenting the content. Okay, guys, let's start and let me present you the opportunity. And the name of the protocol that is allowing it is called Karak. We are talking about something that started with the principles of EigenLayer. Do you remember EigenLayer? That one that made a mess just the other day with their airdrops. And yeah, it has been literally pretty bad, honestly speaking. Bad from one side because they didn't release a transparent communication. There was some kind of insider trading. The airdrop will be withdrawable just in the time, we don't know when, maybe months, I don't know. I still believe that it will not be longer than September, but still, making an announcement now to be withdrawable in September, it's pretty long. They made calculations that are still not so clear. So they made everything that could be wrong, they made it wrong. And that's something that is not positive for the whole industry. The positive thing is that what Karak has said just the day of the same day when EigenLayer made their own airdrop was this post here. All are equal in the Karak house. Basically, this means a single thing. They have the big opportunity to start attracting users that are leaving EigenLayer. And if you are wondering why I'm doing this kind of comparison, is because Karak is also a restaking protocol. Again, guys, it's not a liquid restaking like EtherFi, Ransom, and so on. It's a restaking like EigenLayer, but with a main difference. They want to support any chain and any asset. If on EigenLayer, you can secure services like an Oracle, a bridge, by using the Ethereum that is staked on the restaking protocol, but it is just about ETH, what they said is, why we can't expand the whole system to other different assets? Could be Bitcoin, could be Ethereum, but could be even, as you will see in a moment, a liquid restaking token. And this is so powerful, at least in terms of the yield. It's not coming without risk, and I will tell you also them just in a moment, but the opportunity is insane. And I will show you just in a second. Let me tell you a couple of things about Karak. We are talking about a layer 2 because also layer 2, so it's a blockchain and infrastructure that is about restaking any kind of asset on any kind of blockchain. They are also talking about something AI, something privacy, and so on. I want to see it in action, and after that, I will say that they are having also that. At the moment, it's just a promise. What we know is that the restaking, that's something that they are doing right now, and they already have something like $500 million of TVL, so pretty a lot. It's interesting also because they just collected almost 50, to be precise, $48 million of fundraising at a valuation of 1 billion. That's a lot, guys. 1 billion evaluation means that in the moment when they will be listed on an exchange, with any probability the valuation will be at least 5, 10 billions. So that's a lot. It means also that if, and Karak will, as they have already announced, as you can understand from this post here, if they do an airdrop, this airdrop could be pretty juicy. Juicy from one side because the FDV of this project will be really high, and on the other side because they have to satisfy all the people that are unsatisfied by the airdrop of EigenLayer. So they have to give something in exchange in order to push the people to say, okay, EigenLayer was bad, Karak, oh my god, how much money I made from Karak. So that's the whole idea about Karak. Okay, now that we have understood the overall, pretty in a brief way, if you want to know more about Karak, just let me know into the comment section. Maybe I can even do a more in-depth analysis about what Karak is doing. Right now, I'm much more focused on the opportunity in terms of yield, and which is the risk, the counter side that is always present. Okay, in terms of yield, the reason why it's so juicy is that because, as you can see from here, they are saying that by using Karak, you can even stake liquid staking tokens like Lidofine and so on, but even liquid restaking. So you can literally deposit EtherFi, so your WEETH, and at the same time you will earn 2 times, so multiplied by 2 the points from EtherFi. You will earn points from EigenLayer, plus you will also earn the points from Karak. That's something that is insane if you think about. As you can see here, earn staking rewards. Yeah, I also forgot about that. You are also earning the rewards that are coming from restaking and staking rewards or any other yield bearing asset. And it's not ended here, because if you scroll down, you will see that something is even more incredible. They are even supporting Pendle. Yes, your principal token, so it means that you can earn around 50, 40, 60% of APY from Pendle. You are obviously renouncing to the points, but staking your PT token, you will also earn the points from Karak. And that's something is great. The same, this is opportunity also if you have a Bitcoin to start earning yields from Bitcoin. And that's something that, again, that's incredible. Not only, there is another thing that is interesting. If you go here, let me just take it out here, you will see that it's available on Ethereum, Manto, Arbitrum, and obviously Karak, that is their layer 2. So as you can see, there are different, literally different assets that are supported, and the kind of opportunity is incredible. Just to give a number, do you remember that I made a calculator about the different level of ROI that you can reach by using liquid staking tokens and so on? It was about 50, 60%, something like that. In some case, could even be like 2x. The main difference is how long you will keep your position open. If we think about a whole year, the APR in that case, it's much higher than 100%. And having a 100% APR on assets like Ethereum, that's pretty juicy, obviously. Not to mention that, I don't know if you notice, but if you go here, you will see that even Athena is supported. Athena, guys, do you remember Athena? I know most of you don't like Athena because there is a lot of rumors that is not safe and so on. I can tell you it is much more safe than what most people are telling. I'm not saying 100%, guys. As I said in a video that will also leave the link in the right corner here. Watch it, because in that video I'm talking about all the risk about Athena. There are risks, but it's not absolutely like UST on Terra Luna. That's another story. It's not safe 100%, but compared to the kind of yield that you are receiving, well, I would think about, but obviously it's just my personal opinion. The beauty of Karak is that they will allow not only to still earning the points from Athena multiplied by 20 as you are holding usually on the protocol, plus also the airdrop of Karak that will be juicy. And literally, the airdrop of Karak could be like multiplying literally by 2. And I'm not joking. Literally, for how big this protocol could be, the kind of airdrop that you can get could be literally 2x. Not to mention that if you're entering right now, well, you are among the first, and obviously being the first, it's a pretty big advantage compared to the ones that will enter just after. So honestly speaking, from a speculation point of view, Karak is great. Is it without risk? Obviously the answer is not. The protocol has been audited, so at least from that part we are safe. The protocol has also been supported by so many investors, so we can say that they have done due diligence, so we have not to be so much worried about that thing. At least we are seeing most of the biggest ventures here, including Coinbase, Framework, Bain Capital, Pantera, and so all the biggest players are into this protocol. So I can guess that they did the right due diligence on that. On the other side, the point is that we are creating leverage on the system. If there were people that were already skeptical on EigenLayer, guess in this case, it's like we take our Ethereum, we staking it, we generate a liquid staking, we bring it and we put it on restaking, we generate a liquid restaking, and we put it on Karak in order to restaking again. Oh my god, it's different steps, different layers. And yes, this is something that in the TradFi system, it's pretty normal. We have seen many different products, synthetics products that are built exactly in this way. So it's not something that you have to think, oh my God, what cryptos have came out with. They came out with this kind of idea that makes no sense. It's so risky and so on. Yes, it's risky because the more you are adding a layer on top of the other, you are increasing the risk. That something is undeniable. At the same time, it's a little bit part of how this world is working. So I still have to understand which is their idea on how they want to manage this kind of situation. What will happen if anything bad will happen into any of the different layers, how they will be managed. But it's not just about Karak, it's about also EigenLayer and all the liquid risk-taking protocols. And I can imagine at a certain point we will have also a liquid risk-taking protocol that will support also Karak. So it will be interesting to see how the whole story will work. On the other side, there is also another risk that we have to take in account. Right now, there is not so much demand for risk-taking. I mean, at least from a real utility into the ecosystem. I don't know if you are aware what risk-taking is useful. As we said at the beginning of this video, risk-taking is to help new services to use a network and infrastructure instead of having to build a new one from scratch. So it's a big advantage. But right now, we don't really need an infrastructure that has already something like EigenLayer has something around 15 billion. Karak right now it has a $500 million, and they are trying to attract the capital from EigenLayer. The point is that if too much money are flowing into this thing, the point is that from one side, there could be people who will be starting to short their assets, so they will create pressure from the selling pressure on the price of the underlying asset. Let's suppose that you have ETH, you can simply create a diligent neutral strategy by farming airdrops, shorting ETH, and you are having a pretty high yield. And that could be one of the reasons why we are seeing the price of ETH decreasing, or at least suffering or not reacting so well in the last couple of months. On the other side, what will happen in the moment when the airdrop season will end? Will these protocols be able to survive and to generate real demand, real utility for the ecosystem? And the answer is a big question mark. Because from a fundamental point of view, the answer is yes. They are solid enough to be able to generate this kind of utility. But obviously, to generate utility, we need traction. We need more users into the crypto space. So the more users, the more the industry will grow, the more these protocols will succeed. In the meantime, we have the opportunity is juicy, take in account risk, don't allocate, don't go all in. That's something that you have always to avoid. According to which is your risk appetite, according to which is your strategy, evaluate to use this protocol. Let me add you one thing, guys. Right now, the protocol is still in a closed beta. So it's closed. You can't enter if you don't have a code. The codes are limited. I have a couple of them. I will leave them into the comment section. Feel free to use them if they are still available. And in any case, don't worry, join our weekly newsletter, join our Discord. As soon as I get a new code, I will share it with you on Discord or any other. Also in this video, we'll post new comments as soon as I have new code. So don't worry about that. Okay, guys, I hope that this video helped you to get a new opportunity. I'm pretty excited, honestly speaking, about the yield that could be generated by Karak. I'm pretty curious to see how they will evolve in terms of protocol and how the market will react. I do think that there is a big opportunity right now that EigenLayer compromised themselves with an airdrop that was pretty delusional, at least from the communication point of view. So right now, there is the opportunity to attract all the people that were feeling literally that kind of experience, the kind of bad experience from EigenLayer, to bring them into a new ecosystem, to make them dream again. So that's the point. Guys, thank you for following me. Don't forget to leave us a big thumbs up, drop a comment to the comment section, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye, guys.